Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Trump needing Congress for his D.C. move. So, Trump has moved to take control of the D.C. Police Department and deploy the National Guard, as well as taking additional federal law enforcement off their duties, to focus on the emergency of addressing the lowest crime rates in 30 years in D.C. Much like his unnecessary deployment in California that is currently being debated in court, this seems to be more of a made-for-TV publicity move than anything else. It reportedly began because Trump saw poor people while being chauffeured to a golf course. Trump indicated he might ask Congress for long-term control of the police department. The statute that authorizes the current action only allows for 30 days. The kind of bizarre part is that Trump seemed to acknowledge the limited nature of his ability to move poor people and disrupt the policies that led to record low crime rates, and I guess arrest a man for throwing a sandwich. He said, quote, "We're going to need a crime bill that we're going to be putting in, and it's going to pertain initially to D.C. We're going to use it as a very positive example, and we're going to be asking for extensions on that, long-term extensions, because we can't have 30 days. It's honestly kind of weird to see him have a clear understanding of the laws, and even wilder to see him seem to be willing to abide by them. Oh wait, never mind. He followed it up with, if it's a national emergency, we can do it without Congress. He also mentioned doing it to other cities, and he named a few. The problem, of course, in naming his favorite targets, he showed this is political and not data-driven. He said, quote, "We're going to go for statutes in D.C. and then ultimately for the rest of the country, where that's not going to be allowed." He suggested New York, Chicago, and L.A. The problem for him is that these aren't the cities with the worst rates. According to Freedom for All Americans 2024 data, cities with the highest homicide rates are in order: St. Louis, Baltimore, which he might have actually mentioned, New Orleans, Detroit, Cleveland, Las Vegas, Kansas City, Memphis, Newark, and then Chicago. D.C. is 19th on the list. Like D.C., many of the cities I just listed are actually making significant progress. It's worth remembering that lists like this tend to only include cities or major cities. People are surprised that sometimes smaller cities or rural areas have higher crime rates. And when rates are counted at the county levels, we tend to find the reality is far from the TV perceptions. Rural areas in the South tend to have higher rates than you would expect, and higher rates than the cities that often get villainized. Any potential crime bill would need to get through the Senate, which would need more votes than Republicans have on their own. Trump seems to be trying to frame crime as a midterm issue in hopes it will overcome the stumbling economy. Expect this to become a major topic in September. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.